for Vongfu, it's not just the fact they're 3-1, it's how they won their games. Like, they won their games in emphatic fashion and did look to be at multiple stages of the game, not only the better, skill checking, like high micro opponents, but actually have a fairly good idea how to close out, which has been kind of the struggle of Fenerbahce and Bombers. So would like to see Isurus Gaming try and challenge them in that early game and really ask the ultimate question, which, Bombers weren't able to do. And, looking on the flip side of this combo, you're playing with an Akali Lee Sin, so you can fight the 2v2 if you want to, and certainly not something I'm used to seeing Seiya play. Historically has been much more of a control mage player, but does bring that level of pretty good skill when it comes to these finesse champions.
One of the nice things about solo lanes right now, you do have so many different options, whether it's assassins, whether it's control mages, even tanks, I'm sure, can be played in some of these areas. We've seen some Nautilus mid, although albeit not really a tank in that situation.
Yeah, so I want to check out a couple of things. So they're playing Rise into the cannon. That's a really good matchup for Bugak. You're going to notice that he's gone with the phase rush for the trading patterns. Zeros still going with Kleptomancy. You can get some good farm going early game before those points into a Rise's Q come through. But the important one is Seiya's gone Electrocute. This means he's looking for that kill potential, He can play freely. See whether, once again, mid lane priority unlocks another Scuttle Crab towards him, because bottom is rotating up for potentially a fight here.
Oh, Oddie actually got that as well, and now they're going to go in onto Meliodas. North here, but the flash already out for the job, and Oddie is going to follow. There's the flag and drag out. Now North forced a real flash away, but he does get the sleep down. The bottom lane rotates in, and that's Big Cora with the first blood, as the next blood is going to come in pretty swiftly as Slow does get slow, but Big Cora over the wall instantly as Vongfu Buffalo spring to life for the double kill.
And Null, the MVP of that fight, dodging out of every damage, landing crucial bubbles. Waranglis potentially under some fire here. Wilgulus and Slow kind of give that one away. They're playing very far up a lane, in which they're 2 kills down now, not kind of taking a backward step. And this is just giving Meliodas, once again, a lot of time. He's got full control of topside river.
Ward spots in, but there's the door up. Stun almost going to connect. I mean, Pal's got 2 stumps. He's not afraid there.
Yeah, that was really telegraphed. And now it's going to mean Bugax is under fire.
Zeros though going to go in. Cataclysm going to follow in for the dunk. Bugax forced to flash away, but the last shuriken, not quite enough. It is with the challenging smite. It's Melly that grabs the kill.
Yeah, it certainly is. Meliodas right now is just putting on a jungling clinic over Oddie.
If the player that this team loves to get ahead, it is this guy. Zeros has been smashing people.
Meanwhile, Oddie bottom lane.
The wraparound kick, flash into the kick. There's the taunt as well from Slow. Big Cora the target. A great glacial fissure though from Pal. Might buy a little bit more time to heal. Gonna keep alive for just a few precious seconds longer. Trish grabs the shutdown, but it's a trade as Zeros able to grab the next kill. Now concussive blows looking to proc there as Melee does get the kill on the top of the screen. Slow maybe in danger of getting towered over there, but Slow is going to live, needs one more auto. That's Melee going to try and finish it off. A Dragon Strike snipe, and there's the double kill for the jungler.
And the Goon Squad just shows up. You think you have the right play, 3.
Take away the Wolf Camp. Big sweeps there with the lenses through the jungle to make sure all the wards are gone, and Big Coro also fancying himself some sort of tussle dive onto the Slow here, started by the Jarvan. There's a knockout there from the Justice Punch. It's 4 now for PVB. Looking for Wranglers. Good knockback there, but I think that's not enough. Gonna have to cut back towards the bubble. Almost gets the last crit for the kill, but it will go over to the Varus.
And once again, just the patient play leads to an advantage for Vongfu Buffalo. They're able to get the teleport out of the top laner at the same time, which is crucial. Zeros is not available, and they still win the trade. Now Seiya, once again, tries to get access to the river. He's in trouble.
So late to the play here. He's got his jungler behind him, but it's 3 already for PVB, roaming in with Zeros shortly on the right side flank. The Cataclysm starts. The Galio ult will protect him. Meliodas are going to stay around for a little while longer. They want a kill here if they can grab it. Again, another good knock up. Zeros there with the ulti, channeling the Maelstrom, and Oddie going to go down to Null. Seiya also incredibly low as Vongfu Buffalo can do no wrong.
And time again, they are just reading the state of the map better. Seiya feels like he must help his team, but it's a 1-for-2 ult trade. And you just cannot go that way to the top lane fight. When a team has spent so long, actually, top lane.
Hanging out in the brush, he shouldn't have been in there yet.
So this Jarvan's so fed, and Warangulus kind of starts this off by extending for farm. He feels safe because he has slowdown here, but once again, 4 members being able to rotate quicker. Oddie looking for the play onto the cannon. That's why it's so dangerous. They have to teleport away from there. And kind of the real disappointing thing for this is, that's an adequate trade. You don't like it, but only one person going down is acceptable. Seiya's rotation into the river kind of was just a silly play. It burns 2 ultimates. Now the threat of the Akali is gone without the R going to be available. And Zeros and Meliodas just time the CC and knockups very well.
Oh, another good chain of CC onto Oddie, who tried to get something started with his ultimate. You have to think the Q not quite enough, but it's close. As Meliodas looking to keep the play alive onto slow, gets the next tap. Cataclysm, there's the stun from concussive blows in the Realm of channel, but it's far too late as Bugax will get out, but he's not so lucky for his support.
And that's going to be another bubble landing. Seiya has to cleanse Pastry when you're losing 2v5. When the 80 carry and support are just able to stand and deliver, the game's gone to hell. Now they, however, go into
Zeros looking for his own 1v2, gets the first play of the ult, not enough for the execute, as Bugax now going to keep chasing down. Lightning Rush going to get him out, and that...
Make sure they have vision, and they're always there in superior numbers. That's another bubble going to be landing.
Straight through the terrain, Nor going to look for a one-shot. There's going to be helped out by Meliodas. The taunt lands, but Zeros with a great flank TP is going to move in. The buster shot not enough to really get him out of the fight. Zeros, though, is going to fall. Finally dies, but I think it's far too late. Melly going to dive back in, pump the stopwatch to keep himself alive for a little while longer. As Orangus going to get chased down by Nor with arrows coming in. Does juke the next one, so Isurus going to get run out of their base. The bad news is they need to defend their Nexus.
They certainly do, Pastry. There is a super creep still there. They can potentially take this turret.
Bugax here, ready for the wave clear. Turret is dead. Nexus is open. But Seiya is back. No ulti, no summoners for the Akali. Phong Buffalo just going to take the easy turret here instead.
Yeah, and once again, some control being exerted by the Buffalo. You know, the game pretty much over now. 12,000 gold, however, still playing towards the Meliodas and Pallet. Always there first, always looking for the setup. And Noel just being able to play kind of very free League of Legends on Zoe. And as you said, when it is played this way, it makes the champion look strong. They go for another fight.
Good Cataclysm going to bind up two into the arena. Pallet there with the ulti, but a nice stopwatch there from Adi as Galio going to charge in as well. Bugax on the other side. Is he going to try and start something here? Meliodas slow, but does have the GA as Zeros just going to wipe the rest of the team fight with the ulti as the Slashing Maelstrom forces one death. 4 up still now for Isurus, and PVB unfortunately still kind of healthy as Bugax. He's trying to find the flank, but now is forced to flush away.
Yeah, they just can't do anything here. That's a gold lead team fight if I've ever seen one. 5-man taunt from Slow, trying to play the hero. However, it does fall down, and that means it's a 5v4 open Nexus.
Yep, looking to continue the strength here as the Nexus is indeed open. Isurus fighting for their tournament lives as they try and get PVB out of their base, but they will not be sent packing. It's going to take down the rest of the squad. They'll get the kill on the Bugax. They'll collect 3, and they'll collect the Nexus at the end of it all as well. As Phong Buffalo back to fighting form in just a few moments.
Yeah, exactly right. Kind of a little bit of an inhibitor respawn troll. However, with 30 seconds still on death timers, this should be it.
All right, just a little interlude there before the finale, and Phong Buffalo have made it look good all game long.
And just put the rest of Group A on notice, right? You know, we showed signs of mortality in play-ins. However, that is not going to be the case. Such an emphatic victory for the Buffalo, and, you know, top to bottom, impressive performances. You know, 1 kill for Zeros, 1 death for Zeros, 1 death for Big Koro, but pretty much flawless play everywhere else.
I mean, for a team that we imagine to be so explosive, certainly more solid than stylish this go around, but impressive nonetheless from the Phong Buffalo, who look to cement their place as the best team.
Saved top lane and kind of just ran the pace of the game from start to finish.
It's what you want to see. If you're an on-form team, is a nice smooth Goldgrath cruising towards victory, and at some point that's kind of the switch that we felt was flipped. PVB were like, oh, we've got a lead, we know how to win from here. A team that's certainly showing that